Hello, this is Jill Coleman with JillStamps.com, and in this video I'd like to show you how to create a pinwheel using Stampin' Up's Sizzlet pinwheel die. Pinwheels are really fun in the spring and summertime. They add a lot of great action and dimension to your projects, and you can put those on your cards or your scrapbook pages or even on your gift packaging. So the Sizzlet die does all the work for you. You're going to use a 2-inch squared piece of designer series paper, and I really prefer designer series paper to cardstock. It's thinner and you're going to get a little better curve to your pinwheels rather than hard creases as you're trying to bend the thicker cardstock over. So you're going to run that through your Big Shot using your multi-purpose platform, and you can use tab 1 and go with the recipe there. Cutting mat, excuse my well-loved cutting mats. It just shows that you can make long-term use of these cutting mats by rotating them consistently over the years. Cutting mat, your Sizzlet die, piece of designer series paper, and another cutting mat. And crank that through the Big Shot, and you have your designer series paper all cut with pinholes there ready for assembly. There's a couple different ways to put this together, but I do have a great tip that'll make it real easy to assemble your pinwheel. Essentially, you need to take these blades and the hole that's on the tip, bring that over and line it up. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to run out of light there. Line it up over the pinwheel, the pinhole in the center. So you could do that manually if you wanted to and hold that with one finger while you're bringing those in. That sometimes can get a little difficult. Another method is to use a needle or a straight pin and put that in the center and kind of use that as your guide to bring these down over the top of that pin or needle to keep those things lined up. But one of my clients last week gave the great suggestion. She says, use the pin idea, but why don't you use one of those fabric top mason jars that you created, put a pin in that top, and rest your pinwheel on that. And so there you go. So if you can stabilize that needle, now it's sitting there, you have your hands free, you can bring these blades down to the center, and your pinwheel is assembled. And it actually will stay sitting there for you. So pinch that together with your thumb, and this is where you do before you start this process. You want to have your center item ready to go. Brads are a great choice to use to secure your pinwheel, and you can either use your pinwheels to have just the brad in the center, or you can add a little punch piece. And in this case, I have my punch piece ready to go. I've punched a little scallop flower using the Itty Bitty Shapes punch pack, and I've got that ready to go with a brad already through it. So I'm going to carefully lift my pinwheel off of my needle and my pin cushion. I've got my holes all lined up. Press that brad and punch piece through the center. Open your brad sides, and there you go. A real quick and easy way to put your pinwheel together, and then take that pinwheel and just add a lot of fun to your projects. Thanks so much for joining me today on JillStamps.com. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my video feed below, and you can join me over on my blog at JillStamps.com, on Facebook, and on Twitter. Thanks so much. Have a great day.